This conference will now be recorded.
So I just want to give introduction about myself. My name is Ram Boyapati. Have 10 plus years of work experience in IT industry. And the technologies what I have worked is SQL Server, MSBI. MSBI contains SSIS, Ssrs, and SSES, and Power BI and Azure Data Engineering. Okay, so these are my core technologies what I have been working in the last 10 years of experience. And also I have experience on 6 plus years of experience, training experience. 6 plus years of training experience. Alright, so the main agenda of this session, the demo session what we are conducting today is for Power BI as well MSBI Power BI. There are two kind of audience available in this course, MSBI as well Power BI. So these two, is there any dependency to learn Power BI? Do we need to learn MSBI? Definitely no. Do we need to learn Power BI if you want to learn MSBI? Definitely no. So both tools are two separate tools. MSBI is a separate tool and Power BI is a separate tool. But when you are coming to the projects, there might be some projects having MSBI related as well Power BI related. So both might have in the same project. So that is the reason most of the people are trying to learn both the courses. But I want to give you the overview of, in this session, what courses are best fit for you and what you can learn and what are all the job opportunities currently we have. Okay, so most of the companies are going to replace this MSBI with Azure Data Engineering. This is very good market currently. A lot of job openings in the market. Okay, so Power BI itself having a good market, and along with this Azure Data Engineering with Power BI has definitely good market, no doubt at all. Okay, all right, so what exactly the situation where we are going to use this MSBA and Azure Data Engineering and Power BI, all these things. Okay, so I just want to give a one demonstration in the real-time use cases. That is, simply go over here. I have a customer is nothing but a client. It's a Citibank. So what the Citibank is going to do, Citibank is operating their ATM centers in multiple countries, right? Citibank is operating their operation, their ATM centers they are establishing in India and US and UK. Okay, across the globe they have their ATM centers, and in India they have multiple ATM centers like this. So when they have the ATM centers in multiple locations, the customers will come and doing some kind of transactions over here. All right, so they are doing some kind of transactions in the ATM centers. When they are doing the transactions in the ATM center, where that information is going to store in the backend is that in your SQL database. So in the backend they have a servers having database servers. The database servers is containing all the transactions information, whatever happening, all the transaction information, whatever is happening in your ATM centers will be stored in the backend database. So these are a daily and regular transactions will happen in your backend from the application whatever you have installed in your ATM centers. Once the transaction completed, that will come and sit into your backend database. So this kind of system we are calling it as a OLTP system, online transactional processing systems, means day-to-day activities. The daily transactions will be, the daily transactions will be captured and stored in a backend database. This is a common scenario and this is a common phenomena for every business. If you want to incorporate information technology into your business, this is the architecture we are following. So what is the architecture we are following? The architecture what we are following is, you are going to set up one applications in a machines, and that applications are going to interact with your database in the backend. Okay, backend, and the data will be stored over here. All right, perfect. So this is the common architecture, application server and database server. Perfect. So we are not going to work anything over here. Even if you are going to the supermarket or medical shop or any business, or booking a railway ticket or a bus ticket, they have these similar kind of things. They have a web application. You will go to that web application and you will book the ticket. That whatever the ticket you book, that will be stored in the backend database. Perfect. So this is how the data will be stored in the backend databases. This is called a OLTP system. OLTP system. And to store the data, what they are using a SQL server. It might be Oracle. Most of the time they are using SQL server, Oracle, or it might be MySQL as well. Perfect. All right. So now what I want to do, the Citibank management wants to do some kind of analysis. What analysis they want to do? They want to identify in which location the number of transactions are very less. Why? Based on that, they want to remove the ATM centers and they want to reduce the maintenance cost of the ATM centers from that particular location. You got it? They want to remove ATM centers from that particular location. Because if there is less transactions, why do we need to maintain the ATM centers over there? And why we need to spend a lot of money over there? That kind of decision they want to take. The second thing is, they want to identify in which area other bank customers are withdrawing the amount from Citibank ATM centers. What is the advantage of that? That means in that location, other bank ATM centers are very less. So you can increase one more ATM center in the same location to manage that crowd. That is the one analysis they want to do. And another thing is, in which location our HDFC customers using other bank ATM centers. What is the advantage of that one? The advantage of this is, they can try to establish new ATM centers to stop the HDFC customers to use other ATM centers, other bank ATM centers. Perfect. So this is how we are trying to do the analysis by Citibank management. So to do that one, then first thing what you need to do, you have to design a reporting, definitely. So everything you will need to present. You cannot give a raw data what you have to the customer. So you need to do that in a pictorial representation, each location wise, how many number of transactions, like top 10 ATM centers or top 10 locations are performing good, and less, I mean bottom 10 locations. This is how you need to perform some kind of reporting. So to perform the reporting, generally what is the tool we are going to use? We are going to use the tool either Power BI. Definitely we are going to use the Power BI reporting tool. It has more advanced visualizations and more advanced options available from the Microsoft. Correct? Okay. To design the reports in Power BI. To design the reports in Power BI. So what is the thing? What is required? The data needs to be required. Where is your data? The data is in multiple locations. So the data is in multiple locations, and whatever the data you have, it's not in a well formatted. Means this is for India, this is for US, this is for UK. The currency of each country is different. So before you are going to design a report, data needs to be in a unique format. and data needs to be applying some transformations as per your business requirements. So that is the reason what we are going to do. We are trying to keep all the data into one place. Every day once the transaction is completed, I'm going to extract the data from all these OLTP systems, extracting and transforming and finally loading the data. Extract, transform and loading of the data. So we are going to load this data into a SQL data warehousing. So when you have a lot of use volume of the data, every day you are storing in one place, that is SQL data warehousing. Extract, transform and load, ETL. So we are performing extraction, transformation and loading. So now the data is in one place. To perform this ETL, we are using a tool SSIS. What is the tool we are using? Under MSBI, we have three tools available: SSIS, SSRS, SSEAS. So we are using SSIS tool to perform this one, data loadings. That is a ETL tool. SSIS is one of the component inside MSBI tool, and it is a ETL tool. ETL stands for extracting the data from multiple locations, applying any kind of transformations on the data, finally loading the data into your target SQL data warehousing. Data warehousing stands for a historical data, many years of the data, a huge volume of the data storing in one place, that is a warehouse. You are storing a data, that is the reason this is a data warehouse. Perfect. Now my data is in one place. So whatever the data we have in our SQL Server data warehousing, I want to designing the reports. So earlier days, without using this Power BI, Power BI was introduced in 4 to 5 years back. But earlier days, what is the tool they are using to design this one? The tool they are designing for this one is, the tool they are using for designing of the reports is SSRS tool. We have a tool SSRS. By using this SSRS tool, you can able to design the reports over here. The data whatever you have in SQL data warehousing, you can design the reports by using SSRS tool. SSRS is a reporting tool, is one of the component inside your MSBI. MSBI contains SSIS, SSRS and SSEAS. SSRS is completely for designing the reports. SSIS is completely for data loadings. And what about SSEAS? SSEAS is a tabular. SSEAS is a another kind of storage. How you are storing the data in your SQL data warehousing? You can store the data in a cube model. This is more performance when you are storing the data inside this SSAS. Inside SSAS, what I want to do, when you are querying the data from the SQL data warehousing to SSRS, the performance of these reports are not good. So that is the reason what we are doing. We are designing another kind of storage, cube storage. Okay, we are performing another kind of storage, that is SSAS. By using SSAS cube database. To design this cube database, we need SSAS. Then what we are doing, instead of taking the data from the SQL DW into SSRS, we are going to take the from SSAS to this SSRS. So, but what is the disadvantage of this one? The disadvantage of SSRS is we have very less number of visualizations, and it is supporting only SQL Server connection, SSAS connection, and Oracle database and some Excel. Only few data sources it will connect. I want to design a report by taking the data from Facebook. I want to design a report by taking the data from Twitter. This SSRS will not support. And also the visualizations what we have very limited, hardly 10 to 11 visualizations we have. So in this kind of situations, Microsoft is introducing a powerful tool. Microsoft is introducing a powerful tool, that is Power BI. So what we are doing, we are taking the data from either from your SQL data warehousing or from the SSAS whatever you created into Power BI. Either you can take the data from here or you can take their data from SQL DW. Along with these two, Power BI is supporting 100 plus data sources. Any data source, your data might have in any place you can design a report by connecting to the data source from the Power BI. So in this overall end-to-end procedure, whatever we are doing till now, from this part onwards, we are doing by using MSBI part. This is completely MSBI stack. So this work will taken care by MSBI developer. What the MSBI developer is doing? MSBI developer is going to take the data from your OLTP systems and loading the data by using Ssrs. Then after is going to do the SSAS designing of the cube database. Then after is designing the reports by using Ssrs. As a Power BI developer, what he will do? A Power BI developer is going to design the Power BI reports. So mostly 70% of the Power BI developers, they are using a data source as SSAS cube database and SQL server. To design the Power BI reports, they are using data source as a SSAS cube database or SQL server. So that is the reason what I am recommending you. You should have some SQL knowledge and you should have SSAS tabular cube designing experience. So what I'm going to do in this course, I'm going to include along with the Power BI some SQL and T-SQL and also SSAS development as well. So when you are enrolling for the course for this Power BI, I'm going to give these two also complementary. Power BI training along with SQL Server T-SQL and SSAS tabular model. We have a tabular model. So these things are going to give free along with this Power BI. Got it? Perfect. So MSBI is completely covering SSIS, SSRS and SSAS. And Power BI is covering SQL and also whoever is enrolling for the MSBI also, I'm going to give a free SQL tutorials, SQL videos, SQL plus T-SQL videos I'm going to provide. I'm not going to teach the complete SQL T-SQL. I'm just giving the videos freely to refer this SQL and T-SQL for the people whoever is enrolling for these courses, Power BI and MSBI. So I don't say you should learn MSBI, also you should learn Power BI. Up to you. If you want to search for a job by putting in your resumes Power BI, SQL, SSAS, yes, that is the one job opportunity. The another opportunity is MSBI and SQL, that is the another opportunity. But whatever the MSBI you are using currently earlier days, right, that is completely replaced. This whole MSBI is completely replacing with Azure Data Engineer. What is Azure Data Engineering? That is Azure Data Engineering is a cloud. Inside the cloud, whatever this SSIS, whatever this SSAS, and there are many other things we have inside the cloud environment, we are implementing the same thing by using Microsoft Azure. So Microsoft Azure Data Engineer, what he will taken care, he will taken care of all the data loadings and cube designings, data managing and data processing from one system to another system to make data ready for your Power BI. Making data ready for your Power BI. Alright, but that we are going to do by using Azure Data Engineering course, not this MSBI course. So currently all the clients are moving from this on-premises MSBI tools with Azure Data inside the cloud environment. Okay, inside the Azure cloud environment they are going to use. But this is a separate course, and this is also we are going to start in a week or in a days. This separate Azure data engineering course. Okay, so mostly I am recommending the people whoever wants to enter into IT industry. I am recommending Azure data engineer with Power BI. This is the most hot cake currently in the market. Okay, let's for example, people don't want to take this much of burden, they just want to take Power BI SQL. Yes, they can. Or some people wants to take SQL TSQL with Azure data engineering. Yes, you can try in that way as well. It's not mandatory to learn all the courses, but when you have more the number of skill set, you will get more the experience and you will get the more package. Okay, for example, if you are using this one only, if you are learning only this part and you want to search for a job by putting 3 to 4 years of experience, 4 years of experience, they are offering a packages up to 8 to 9 lakhs. The same thing Azure data engineering, whatever you have along with this SQL and TSQL, that also offering 10 to 12 lakhs in the market. MSBI with this SQL and TSQL, they are offering 7 to 9 lakhs with 4 plus years of experience. With 4 years of experience, for this skill set, they are giving 7 lakhs. This skill set, they are giving 10 to 12 lakhs. This skill set, they are giving 8 lakhs. If we have the combination of this Azure data engineering Power BI, it's very good. Very, very good. And you can have a combination of MSBI plus Power BI also. But this is going to be outdated in future. Of course, currently there are many projects are moving and replacing MSBI with Azure data engineering. That's what we have very, very plenty of the openings for this. So many openings over here. Any questions so far? So the people who have joined this demo session, you just let me know which course you are trying to choose here. We have a separate demo session for the Azure data engineering. I will announce that one. And but this course we are going to start Power BI. If anybody having MSBA people also, please let me know. Whoever is especially interested about MSBA. Okay. But we are going to start from this Monday or Tuesday this Power BI week.
If we busy, then we can take the self-paced also, or like only live. Like suppose we working and getting night time 2 o'clock we are working, so we need any, like we can do anything which can help us.
Yeah, so I think so when you are not able to join the classes, what is the solution you are asking, right?
Yeah, like what I'm expecting, Ram, is suppose we get a self-pay something, so we will pay the amount. That is not an issue, but like you can guide us further on the interview level and on the some support you can give, because we already have some workload, so that's the reason.
See, here the interview guidance and everything, whenever I am teaching the classes, the interview questions I will tell in the class only. For every topic, what kind of interview questions they will ask, I will give the answers and questions in the class only. So you will get with this recording videos. I will share the recording videos. So we have a combination over here. Like for example, if you want to enroll for Azure Data Engineering and Power BI, definitely we are giving some discount when you are enrolling for 2 courses at a time. Or if you are enrolling MSBI with Power BI or Azure with Power BI, so we will give some discount. When you are going for the individual courses, then definitely some price will be high. Okay. About any questions on the prices, you just let me know on offline in the WhatsApp. This is my WhatsApp number. Still, I'm expecting from some people. Please ping me on WhatsApp.
Hi Ram. So just adding to the previous question. So is there any possibility of one-on-one sessions taking over weekend?
I'm
Instead
really
of
sorry. So I don't take one-to-one sessions.
oh,
You just ping
thank
me on WhatsApp. We will talk in offline, okay?
sure.
About this your question also. I will try to do some alternative for that. Can you guys
Okay,
ping
thank
me?
you.
38 people joined, but I didn't get many of the pings. That means other people joined just for time pass. Can you
Ram,
ping me on my? Yeah.
Ram, this is Lakshmi Narayana. I just want to know what is the difference between SQL and TSQL in terms of teaching.
SQL is a basic, is a common for everywhere, and it's a SQL, SQL server, it's for Oracle, or it's for MySQL, or any platform. The SQL is common. Then when you are coming to the programming, so SQL means a single SQL statement is SQL. But when you are writing multiple programs and multiple lines in a sequential order, and like a stored procedures, functions, that is called TSQL, transaction SQL. Like PLSQL, here it is a TSQL. In Oracle we have PLSQL. In SQL Server we have TSQL.
Ram,
So
after this,
Ram, what is the course
will
duration?
the course details or course structure of Power BI, like what all the topics will be covered?
Okay. So that is, I will share in the course content. I will give you the course content for everyone. So in a high level, I will tell you what I'm going to cover in this Power BI is, we are going to cover complete Power BI desktop and Power BI cloud and Power BI report server and DAX. So these are the things we are going to cover over here. Complete end to end we are covering.
Okay, thank you.
Hi Ram, this is Santosh. Well, are you going to cover Power Platform and Power Apps?
No,
Hello.
no, we are not going to cover the Power Apps. That is a different subject.
Ram, when we are moving the projects from BI to MSBI to Power BI, the cost is going to be more, right? What is the reason for migrating those projects to Power BI?
To reduce the cost, to reduce the managing headaches, many things that you understand what the Azure Data Engineering. Okay? So you can join Azure Data Engineering demo. There you will get a good idea about this one.
Hi Ram.
Yeah.
Hi Ram, this is Amar. Just I want to know. Actually, I want to join Azure Data with Power BI. So is
Okay.
this differently? I have to join, or is there any other session for Azure Data with Power BI? Power BI?
Now you can start with Power BI. Then after that Azure Data Engineering you can join. Just okay. If you want to enroll for both courses, you just let me know. Then I will include you in the both.
I
If
mean,
anybody have
is
to
the
Power BI, just let me know. I will. The charges will be applicable for only Power BI. And if you want both at a time, you want to enroll, then the charges will be with the combination of Power BI and Azure Data. But I would recommend finally, instead of MSBI with Power BI, this is the best combination currently. We are doing a lot of placements every month. Okay. And so regarding the placement assistance, you can talk separately how we are doing. And every week, every month, we are doing a lot of profiles placements on this combination.
sorry for the interruption. Actually, in the Azure Data Engineer, what are the topics you are going to teach? Like data factory, and is there any data bricks side you will teach?
Yeah. Data engineer will cover. I will share the course content anyhow. The main thing is ADF, Azure Data Factory, and Data Lake, and Databricks, and Azure Analysis Services, and Azure SQL and Azure Synapse and Azure Cosmos and Azure HD Insight. These are the primary services we are going to cover today.
And the analytics part in the Databricks side, will you teach only SQL or any other language like we can use Python, Scala, right? So
No, that we are not going to teach. How you are doing self-learning of SQL, then you have to do that self-learning of Python. But we are taking some scenarios, how to use and all those things, but not spoon feeding of Python from basics.
okay, thank you.
Hello, Ram. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Ram, my question is this. I am actually from the sales background, and
Okay.
I'm completely new to the technical. So I spoke to you on WhatsApp earlier, like last 3 or 4 days we've been talking on WhatsApp. I am looking for SQL, data warehouse, and MSBI. So, how long do you think it'll take for me to cope up with this training, or will be able to finish the training?
Your good name?
I'm Jainath.
Come again.
Jainath. You can call me
Okay.
Jay.
Yeah, we will talk this in offline.
Okay.
Hello, Ram.
Yeah.
Ram, actually, I had one question. Like I was it like database testing only I worked. So I'm seeing some. Actually, I'm in banking. I'm seeing some projects like with the database they are using either the Scala or the Python. So at least you cover some of the scenarios and basics of the like I mean not the whole language, but how we use in the Databricks with the Python or with Databricks with the Scala. Like these two combinations are used, Ram. That's why I'm asking.
Yes, yes, I know that thing. So that's the reason we are teaching some PySpark over there, and inside that we can use SQL also in the Databricks. Okay, I don't want to divert the people. So whatever Python you are looking, right, we will give some sessions for that one. Not Python, PySpark. It's a PySpark. Instead of PySpark, you
Yes.
can write down SQL also inside that one. You know that thing.
Yes, yes. Ram, actually, see, I am from ground level. I'm seeing some requirements directly in the company. Even I want to migrate. So, see, basically, you are correct. They're asking ADF, Azure Data Factory, that is ETL, I think. Also, they're asking the Databricks. And Databricks in bracket, they mention either is Scala or the Python. So,
Okay,
we
perfect.
should know one language, right? So, that's why I'm asking not the whole language, but like in database aspect, how we can use something like that.
That we will discuss at the time of Azure Data Engineering demo session. Okay. So
Okay,
this is
okay.
the three courses we are offering. So whichever you are interested, please let me know. Then I will attach. So from this Monday or Tuesday, we are going to start with Power BI. So whoever is interested about Power BI, please let me know. Whoever is interested about Azure Data Engineering plus Power BI, please let me know. We also can continue with the Power BI. After Power BI, Azure Data Engineering can be started. Okay. Any other questions from anyone?
Hi Ram, this is Trilok.
Yeah, Trilok.
Ram, actually, I'm interested to learn MSBI. I already placed my resume with MSBI Technologies. I learned through YouTube by seeing your videos and some other videos.
Oh,
Actually, today also I have an interview with Capgemini. That's why it is before entering into the company, it is better to learn through faculty. That's why I decided to learn this MSBI actually. Even I got the calls for this one also MSBI. That's why I need to learn.
no
Okay, so
problem.
actually in YouTube, few videos are hide, right? Okay, that's why. When
Sure,
actually
sure.
this course is started, MSBA.
Okay. Yeah, I will let you know offline about MSBI.
Okay.
Ram,
Okay.
even I have the calls for L&T company. They are asking for ADF and Databricks packages 15 lakhs. So we can
Yeah.
discuss this offline. I mean,
Yeah.
Databricks with the Python or the Scala. Any one is fine for them. They tell you like that. So we can discuss this thing, right? Only on ADF and Databricks. Only these two requirements is there. ADF, Databricks, they will take. No problem.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Ram,
All right.
what is the certification process for Power BI and Azure?
Azure Data Engineering, we have DP 200 and 201 certification. Before that, you need to do some basic 108. Yeah, I think 108. That you need to do. Then after that, you can do DP 200, 201. And Power BI, we have a certification from the Microsoft. We have to do. So most of my training is completely oriented to real time. At the same time, certification kind of there are many people have completed the certification after completing this course, and interview questions also we are providing at the same time.
Ram, what is the duration for Power BI?
Power BI will take 35 days.
1 hour sessions, right?
Yes, exactly.
Thank you.
All right. So if anybody not at pinging on my WhatsApp
What
number,
kind of data you are going to use, Ram? Any real-time data or any like adventure works data?
sometimes adventure work, sometimes other data we are using. Okay, guys. Thank you. We'll meet. We'll update you. Keep posting you. If you are pinging me in WhatsApp, you will get my updates. Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye.